The starting grid then the same as it was for race number 1 based on qualifying. JD Beach on pole, Andrew Lee heads up row number 2.
See Jason Waters on the middle of the second row with Dion Campbell, Nolan Lampkin.
Yep, Taylor Knapp on the Aprilia on row 4. Back on to row number 5, that's headed by Joji Noto. And Trevor Watson, who went down yesterday, Roger, he's going to be looking to make amends from 16th.
In row 7, you see Zach Schumacher there.
Yeah, good to see him back. Manny Segura's there as well. Jeremy Simmons, AJ Blackman, Billy Paul, who's also had a difficult weekend.
And Rodney Vest rounding out the grid.
Absolutely. Well, that throws another spanner in the works, and away we go, and JD Beach is not going to make the start, and from being 1 point in contention, Roger, all the hard work has now come to nothing. We have, however, got to focus on the start of this race with JD Beach in the pits. It's an orange cat out front, and Jason Uribe, well, this could fall right into his lap.
We mentioned right before the race, you never know what can happen. JD has his problems. Bryce Cornbow doing exactly what he wanted to do, be coming out turn 1 in the top 3 positions. He set in second.
Now, of course, for some of the other riders, they will not necessarily have realised that JD Beach has a problem. Don't even know whether Jason Uribe would have seen that, because he would have been focused on the front row of the grid as well. But as they come down in towards turn 6, looks like Ashton Yates has just moved up into second position. Bryce Cornbow, who said to Steve on the grid, he's just got to learn to get the thing off the line. Well, Roger, he has. Did
a good job, and you can see already he's lost 1 spot, but right there with the leaders. But Ashton Yates is looking racy. I've never seen a pass through that left-hander, and he's trying to make it stick and see if he can cut under here.
And you saw there, Jason, that just caught him a little bit. I think he was a bit spooked through the left-hander. They come up towards the end of this lap, and Steve English, you're down here. Drama for JD Beach.
Here in the pits for JD after that problem, and just leaving the pits now, and obviously just hoping for the chance of a red flag or something like that, just to keep himself in contention. But looks like he's stopped already out there just as he leaves the pits. Yeah, it looks like there's another problem, and Roger Hayden, as the leaders come through, and again they're all closing up together here. Now, one of the things that Jason was saying yesterday is he just finds it hard in the early laps while the fuel, and you see again there, the front end of that bike, Roger, doesn't look very stable at all.
Just a little bit off the apex there. You see Ashton keeping a little bit of a tighter line.
And we've got a red flag.
It's going to work in for JD's favor. Going to give that team the opportunity to get the bike fixed.
Of course, anything on there is a bike at the side of the track, and yeah, that's no real other option than to throw a red flag there, Roger. And a red flag. Here we go then, Jason Uribe with that orange cap bike pointed towards the left-hand side of our track. As we look at it, it's another good start from him. And once again, Roger into the lead, but Ashton Yates this time goes into... in the middle of... Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any question about that, Roger.
And Andrew Lee going at it, but right here, this is where Ashton's really strong. See, it keeps a little bit of a tighter line through here. It's going to put him on the outside and try to cut back under if possible.
And this is what we saw the last time. Again, he thought about it, Roger.
It's a tough place to pass.
Yep. Jason riding the bike. Oh, and he's left the door open there, but he closes it quite firmly in the face of Ashton Yates. And now he knows he's got company, Roger.
Great drive out of there by Jason. Look at the couple of bike links he pulled out. Andrew Lee's going to be in the draft on the Honda, but Ashton is going to let the brakes out and continue in second place. Yeah, but look what Jason pulled out a little bit there.
But again, you see Jason through here. He's not able to bring the bike back where he wants, and then he's offline again. So does Andrew Lee attack?
I think now he's finally going to have a full lap behind Jason. He's going to be able to see where he's a little bit stronger.
Championship as it stands, it would be a 19-point lead, and again Jason Uribe is taking these wide sweeping lines, but that's going to leave him vulnerable here, Roger.
We'll see if Andrew can get a good run out of turn 4 here and set himself up on the brakes. Really good drive.
And JD Beach's race is over. Down the back straight, the two orange cap bikes go side by side, and Jason Uribe closes the door again in his face. Bryce Cornbow now having a look on the inside, as around the outside goes Andrew Lee. Oh, that is brave. And he makes it stick too.
See Ashton trying to make a move back on Bryce as well.
Down in towards turn 6, Bryce Cornbow on the overhead shot, having a look on the inside, and this is a carbon copy of what we saw the lap before, but he goes wide, and Ashton comes, straight back, they touch, and they both go down. They both go down, they make contact and under the air fence, and that was an accident waiting to happen. Ashton Yates is furious, and Bryce does stand up, and Roger, with 4 laps remaining, and I saw this from the overhead, there was a lunge on the inside. The first move was clean, and then Roger, what happens? Bryce goes wide, and they, 2 into 1 doesn't go.
It's just the 2 lines came together. That's all there was to it. Neither one of them, as you should, didn't want to give up an inch.
And again, with that air fence being removed, here's another angle, Roger.
Yeah, you see, look at it just right there. Both guys just going for the same spot. And that's what's so important about that air fence. Those riders able to jump right back up.
Yeah, and Ashton angry. Bryce will be angry, but I don't think Jason Uribe's given up on this.
See, this is where Jason's line a little bit tighter now that he's behind Andrew. Looks like he picked up a couple things.
Yeah.
Christopher Durbin's having a great ride. And
Rocco Landers now goes down.
But Christopher Durbin's, even though he's got that penalty though, but he's still right behind these guys. Here you go. I think Jason gets a little loose maybe in front of him. Yeah, and Rocco just had nowhere to go.
He sat him up. Yeah, he had nowhere to go.
Just 3 guys racing hard on the last lap.
Riders now enter the final sector then. Can Andrew Lee withstand the pressure from Jason Uribe? It's either going to be a 26-point lead or a 21-point lead round the final corner. Andrew Lee wins again, and he extends his lead in the Stock 1000 Championship to 26 points round the final corner. And Roger Hayden, Dion Campbell take a bow. He takes his first ever MotoAmerica podium ahead of Nolan Lampkin. Results: double BMW and a Yamaha on the podium.
Nolan Lampkin, Jason Waters, Christopher Durbin 6th, Taylor Knapp on the Aprilia rounding out the top 7.
Yeah, great ride that from Taylor Knapp, Joseph Giannotto, Isaiah Davis and Jordan Eubanks inside the top 10. That's a great ride from Jordan. Another rider, that's in fact his first top 10. Great job.
Great job.
Yeah, really, really good job indeed. Let's have a look then at what that has done to the championship with just 2 races and one round remaining. Andrew Lee with 163 now, Roger. I won't want to say that's comfortable, but he's got one little finger on the trophy.
Yeah, what a response from Andrew Lee after struggled a little bit at VR, struggled a little bit this weekend, then he goes out today and gets the win. He's won 2 Stock 1000 championships, and that's what guys who win titles do. They're able to respond when their back's against the wall.
Ashton Yates still mathematically in the hunt, but he's out really now with 68 points behind the team. Congratulating down here in the fan zone, Brian J. Nelson there, the photographer, getting all of the pictures. And again, whilst the 2 rivals and teammates congratulate each other, a reminder you can see all the pictures, all the latest videos, news, interviews. It's going to be full of fans as we look at Andrew Lee standing on the top step, not for the first time. He's just a couple of weeks away from potentially becoming a 3-time MotoAmerica Stock 1000 champion. Can he do it? You're going to have to tune in for that.